Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel, and today's video is having a look at a rather special pedal that's been sent to me by my good friend John at Brelliott Amps. It's the TODP number 100. What? You've already got one? I do. I have number 4. That was my original one. It's still here. It's like glued to my pedal board, and I've always said I'd like another one for the YouTube board, one for my actual gigging board, rather than keep taking it off. Now, I make no bones about it. It is hands down my favourite Overdrive pedal. There is just so much on there that this will end up being a series of videos, because the new one is actually what John has sent down, number 100. It's one of the Pro Modular ones. So that means there are different modules you can plug and play with on the back, and they look a bit like this. They come in sort of, there's 3 iterations of them. There's a green, a purple and a blue. And it just makes what I thought was an already insanely versatile Overdrive pedal way more versatile than I could have even imagined. So well played, John. It's already just a cracking pedal, like I say, and having the flexibility to flavour it even more. And the whole plug and play thing, like literally anyone can do it. I'm the worst person for these type of things, and yet I change the boards over so easily. John is a bit like myself, and he doesn't like to be pigeonholed in like, it sounds like this or that. But I do think that just for context, it is worth saying that the purpley one, John said, was a bit sort of Marshall grunty with the added valve on there. Then that, there's so much gain on there, and oomph as well when you play around with the high pass and things like that, that I was actually getting into sort of Soldano and even Diesel territory of oomph and gain with that, like way past Marshall. The blue one is kind of matchless Spitfire-y chime and dime and that kind of thing, and that's kind of close to what was in my original TODP pedal number 4. That is different, it's slightly different because it's not the modular one, but that's just kind of how that one was voiced. And then there's the green one, which is the Fetzer, which John might school me here somewhere in the comments, but that's kind of like the op amp kind of thing, and they've all got various qualities about them that, like I say, shape the characteristics of the pedal. This video is just going to be some of my favourite sounds on the purple module. So that's like the Marshall-y thing that I managed to get bigger, huge sounds out of. So I'm just going to run you through some of my favourite sounds there, and see what you think. And we'll follow this video up when we have a bit more of an in-depth look at the other modules, basically. So I hope you find this useful, because I've wasted so much time in here, like just playing it, before even recording, because it's so much fun. Honestly, in the room, this thing sounds huge. I've never played an Overdrive pedal that sounds this huge. It's really hard to put into words, and I really hope the mics do it some sort of justice, because it has been moving me, and so let's see what you think. There you are, there's a few of my favourite sounds just from this module. So we'll have another look at the others in different videos. If you like any of what you've heard, head over to the Brelliott website. I'll put a link in the description below. And if you haven't seen it, there is a video dedicated to the Brelliott amp that I was actually using here today, the SCS Trailblazer, the pedal platform. I'll put that in one of these. I never can remember where it comes out. But definitely head over to the website, check them out. I believe John said there's a few of the non-modular ones left. And, you know, prices range from, I think they were around 230-ish up to 260 for the Pro Modular ones there. Also worth, if you want to read a little bit more about it, Stefan at Guitar Pedal X did a wonderful write-up on this, and he's really looked in depth at the three boards, and I'll post a link to that below so you can have a read up of that. I think until next time, I'm going to turn the cameras off and enjoy playing this even more. So thanks for watching, and you take care.